I think that creating something in the external world doesn't happen by accident. I think that creating something in the external world, manifesting something into your existence, creating your reality in any way that you want, I don't think that happens by accident. I think that happens with concentration, with focus, with determination, with a willingness to create something, with a drive to create something. I think that successful people have certain traits. And what I found is that successful people have certain traits, and I'm going to be sharing with you in this video 3 traits of what I believe to be traits of highly successful people that you can actually apply in your life and actually allow yourself to become successful and fully align with that reality. Because you got to realize, again, success doesn't happen by accident. I think that we create that. I think that we actually create that success, and that's something that we do consciously with intention. So if you're new to this channel, what I want you to do is to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, because I do post a new video every single day. Also, if you want to work with me personally one-on-one, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. So you got to realize success doesn't happen by accident. And I get the whole argument where some people think that people are born into a successful family, but somebody before that had to create that success too. So even if somebody's born into a successful family, that family had to create it. And if they were born into that, somebody had to create it. Like, somebody started off with that intention. I don't think anything in this reality gets created without intention. I think that every single thing that's created in this reality starts off with a powerful intention and a powerful drive. Jim Carrey once said, "Nothing gets created in this reality without intention." And I believe that to be true as well. I think that a strong desire, a non-needy desire, but a strong desire from a non-needy place with faith is what actually creates success. This is what allows you to create something in the external world. And the first trait of a successful person, a trait that I believe to be a trait of a successful person, which is something that I'm noticing in all the people that I look up to, and something that I'm noticing in myself as I begin to create more of what I desire in the external world, is the whole powerful skill of structure and flexibility. You want to understand how to be using your structure, but also know when it's time to be flexible. If you can actually balance structure and also flexibility, this is going to allow you to become incredibly successful, because it's the yin and yang of life. It's the polarities that we have to master. We have to master the push and also the pulling back. You have to understand when it's time to stay on routine, stay on schedule, stay on what you said you would do, commit to your own word, have integrity, stay committed to what you told yourself you would do, but then also know when it's time to say, the structure means nothing. It's time to step into flexibility and just trust more, let go more, let go of the structures, let go of the routines. You see, structures are meant to be broken. And this can sound counterintuitive, but structures work and then they don't. And then it's time to be flexible. Now, what can happen is you can also be too flexible. You can be following your heart, trusting your feelings too much, just trusting everything, letting go too much, and now success doesn't get created either. So what I believe to be true is that if you have a perfect balance of structure and flexibility, that's a true skill set that will allow you to create what you want in the external world. That is a powerful skill set and a powerful trait of a highly successful person. It's the masculine-feminine polarity of life. It's having both sides, not thinking that reality is just about pushing or reality is just about letting go. If you get stuck on either end of the extreme, what you'll find is that they both work and they're both true, but you can't neglect one or the other. You need both. And you can use just action, but you're going to be miserable. You're not going to enjoy your life. And you can just trust, but now you're not taking any action either. So what I believe to be true is that a highly successful person has a balance of both structure and flexibility, masculine and feminine, and they use the yin and yang of life, and they go with the flow of what's needed in the moment. If life slows down, well, then slow down with life. If life begins to slow down and your business begins to slow down, well, slow down with that. And maybe that's the thing you need. Maybe you need to slow down and stop taking action. Maybe it's time to not slow down and push stronger than you've ever pushed before. Know when it's time to use structure and to stay on course, and know when it's time to be flexible. I think that's a very strong trait of a successful person, of a highly successful person. I think that's a powerful trait to have, is to use the structure and the flexibility. Know when it's time to have structure, know when it's time to be flexible. Now, the second trait of a highly successful person, a trait that I believe to be a trait of a highly successful person, is the ability to ask for help. You see, the ability to ask for help is a powerful trait. Most people in society think that they have to do things alone. People think they have to figure it all out themselves, when there's many mentors and teachers and guides that will show you exactly how to be in alignment with the path that you want to create. And people's egos are so big that they can't just ask for help. That was me for the longest time. I used to think that like all these ads on YouTube and all these successful people, it's like, oh, they just want your money. Some of them do, some of them aren't authentic. Others genuinely care for your growth, and they genuinely want to see you grow. And all you have to do is listen to your intuition and make sure that it's somebody you resonate with. And that person will literally show you exactly the path you need to follow to create exactly what you want. You see, who are you asking advice from? Are you asking advice from family that is not where you want to be, friends, and they're not where you want to be either? Or are you asking for help from people that are exactly where you want to be? And are you asking for help at all? Are you asking for help at all? Because if you're not asking for help, I don't think that's a trait of a successful person. I think that the more successful you become, the more mentors you have, the less of an ego you have. If you have an ego and you think you have to do it alone, I think it's going to be pretty hard to be successful, because what I've noticed is that the more successful somebody is, the more mentors they usually have, and the less of an ego they usually have. The people that are at least aligned with their hearts and are successful in a way that's aligned with my value system of being truthful and being peaceful and being aligned with your heart. I'm sure there's other ways to be successful, but I'm just talking from my experience and what I've created so far in my life and the mentors that I have in my life. And the ability to ask for help is huge. So why does Oprah have many, many mentors? Why do the most successful people on this planet have many mentors? Why is it that when people have more success, they say, oh, okay, I've reached a certain level of success. That means that I don't need a mentor anymore. No, no successful person does that. They reach a certain level of success, and then they invest more money in more mentors and more guidance with the money that they've built. They continually reinvest in themselves. They invest in their craft. They invest in their own learning process. That's incredibly powerful. The ability to ask for help and let go of the ego and be open to receive, be open to have information taught to you, to realize you do not have to be on this path alone, and somebody can show you the exact path that you need to become successful, is a powerful trait that you need to become successful. You want to let go of your ego, become humble, and respect your mentors, and realize that people are here for you. People can literally show you how to get to exactly where you want to be, and all you have to do is just ask for help. There's so many people on YouTube. You could just send them an email. You could just fill out an application form. They don't have to work with me. You could just work with, like, I'm not even saying this so that you work with me or anything. Not at all. I'm saying this because, like, if you want to become an artist, go ask an artist for help. Like, seriously, if you want to become, some kind of musician, go ask a musician for help. There's probably people you look up to on YouTube that you think are some high authority status, and they probably are because they have an authority in their niche. All you have to do is just message them and ask them for help, and a lot of them will happily have some course or help you or send you a message or create a program for you, and you just have to ask. That's all you have to do. People are afraid to ask for help, and that's what stops them from becoming more successful in their life, because they don't have the ability to just ask for guidance and just ask for something from another person, which they'll happily give you. Now, the third trait of a highly successful person, which I believe to be a trait of a highly successful person, of highly successful people, is 100% fearless commitment. You see, when somebody creates something in their life, it requires a level of commitment and dedication. You have to be focused. Now, again, you need to learn how to bring the feminine energies of trust and surrender. But even with that, with the trusting and the surrendering and knowing when it's time to slow down, you still need to be 100% focused and committed and aligned with who you are, and no questions asked, you're going after that dream with full commitment. You have to be fearless. You have to be selfless. You have to be fully committed to your path. If you're not fully committed to your path, if you're not 100% fearless, it's going to be harder to create that thing that you want in your life. So one of the biggest keys that you can actually use is to understand that being successful is about being fearless and being committed to one thing. Most people have all their energies dispersed in many areas of life, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I just think that if you really want to create success in something in your life, focus on one thing and fearlessly commit to it. That's what I'm doing right now, and it's working pretty well for me so far, at least. And I think that's the way to go. That's how my mentor taught me. I think that the energetics of creation, regardless of what you're creating, is the same. I think that you commit to one thing, you build momentum over time, and then it's an exponential process, not a linear process where it goes like this, but it starts off slowly, slowly, slowly. You stay committed fearlessly. You know it's coming, even though you're doubting a little bit. You're not doubting at all, actually. You're staying focused when the doubts come. You go, nothing happens for months, and then boom, it just skyrockets. And then people call you lucky. This is how success works. You stay fearlessly committed. You don't get the result for quite a bit of time, and then out of nowhere, you skyrocket. You see, most people think success is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Success is 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512. I don't know the next number because my mind can't do math in this moment. You got to understand that fearless commitment is the key, and you got to understand that it's an exponential process, and it doesn't have to be anything in regards to what I'm doing. It doesn't have to be YouTuber, it doesn't have to be a coach. I think the energetics of creation are the same, whether you're an artist, whether you're a YouTuber, whether you're a coach, whether you're a comedian, like it doesn't matter. If you fearlessly commit to one thing over a long period of time, you're going to be successful. Like, I'm at the point in my life where I think that if you commit to something with the proper energy, you take not only the right actions, but you have the right energy, because actions can be limiting and strategy can be limiting. It's also about who you are as an identity and being aligned, having the right people to help you and to mentor you. I think that if you have your energy right, I think that if you take the right actions and you fearlessly commit for a long enough period of time with enough intention and also feminine energy of letting go, I literally believe and feel and experience and see that it's impossible for that thing not to manifest in your life. It's almost impossible. If you have enough fearless commitment, it's going to manifest. It's going to create itself into your existence, because consciousness is what creates this reality. And if you put enough consciousness into something fearlessly, it has to grow. Energy flows where attention goes, okay? Energy flows where attention goes. And when you put your attention on something long enough with intention and also flexibility and surrender, it has to manifest into existence. It has to. And some people think like, no, Francis, like it can't manifest, that's just being motivational. I'm at the place in my life where I'm seeing and experiencing my reality being manifested into existence. And at the beginning, this is how I saw it too. But now that my life is actually manifesting, I can literally see it's just about being fearlessly committed. And that's something people aren't willing to do. And that's when you need to bring in trust as well. The fearlessness comes from a space of deep trust in yourself and the universe that you're going to manifest that thing that you want, that you're not in fear, that you know that you're going to be able to create that thing. And all you have to do is just be committed and focused and fearless. And you're thinking, Francis, that's all I have to do. That's hard. Of course it's hard, but when you have the right mentors, when you're structured, when you have the structure, you have the flexibility, when you commit fearlessly, I think that these are powerful traits and recipes to actually create success in any area of your life. Success is subjective. Success for me doesn't mean success for you. Success for you could mean mastering meditation. Okay, know when it's time to be structured, know when it's time to be flexible, know how to ask for help, be fearlessly committed. You'll succeed in meditation. If you want to succeed in business, apply all these same things. If you want to succeed as an artist, apply all these same things. These things will allow you to become successful. This is what I truly see and believe. I'm seeing it in other people. I'm starting to see it in myself, and I'm speaking from experience. I'm not saying to show off like I've manifested everything that my soul desires, not necessarily, but I'm getting closer and closer and closer to what I want to manifest each day, and I feel like I'm in perfect alignment to create these things, and I found that these apply to my life as well. Again, I'm not saying it to show off, but I'm just saying that I believe that these are these are traits of highly successful people. So I can't give you like a book to say that this is true objectively. This is what I believe, and this is what I see based on my experience of life so far. And I would highly recommend that you apply these. And I do strongly believe if you're still watching this video this far, you're going to be successful. You've come to this video for a reason. All you have to do is just be open to these ideas and apply them in your life, and watch how you begin to create more success. So that's all I have for this video. Once again, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. Also, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, because I do post a new video every single day. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so you can see the new videos that I post daily on your feed. Otherwise, it won't pop up. Also, have yourself a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.